watching NGW's Wrestling Roundup for February 2013. Welcome to another episode of Wrestling Roundup. I am your host, Larry the Man Mullins, and tonight is a very special night as we review what took place on February 23rd, 2013 at the Athens Center in Crawfordsville, Indiana. Let me tell you folks, the action was non-stop all night long, but as you know, the night was dubbed The Past Returns. Wow. We all sat with bated breath, wondering what that meant. How could that impact? What's going to be the ramifications? What was the meaning of it all? We didn't have to wait too long, because Brandon Kruger got in the ring, as you will see in these next highlighted clips, with this stunning announcement.
You guys, some of you, hopefully are new faces. When we ran down to the armory, you guys all remember him as the Cannibal Clown. He's one of the first inductees into the NGW Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, the new commissioner of NGW, Black.
The center was filled with jubilation as the news was made pertaining to the new commissioner. As you saw, Damian Black, first ever NGW Hall of Fame inductee, is now the commissioner of NGW. Well, we took some time and we met up with Damian Black in the dressing room for this exclusive interview.
New commissioner just announced today.
Yep.
Damian Black. Tell us, what are you going to bring to the table here at NGW?
Well, I tell you now, I'm going to put a hand in all this. There's not going to be any more pushing people around.
I'm glad to see you here, and justice will be served.
Oh, yeah.
This man in charge.
And guess what? No clowning around.
But the action did not stop there, folks, no. And we didn't even have to wait for the bell to ring for the action to start, as the Bishop brothers made their way out to ring. Wow, that was an awesome match, as you saw, folks. And let me tell you what, I am going to tell you something. Wow, one word comes to mind watching the Bishop brothers in action, and that is checkmate. That's right, Bishop brothers. I believe that the Bishop brothers will one day, sooner or later, become top contenders for the NGW Tag Team Gold. You mark my words on that. And speaking about Mark, the next highlights have to do with that man, Mark Vandy. Let's get into the highlights. By me, Mark Vandy. I'm gonna have to say, I don't understand what's wrong with Mean Mark Vandy. I've seen a decline in his attitude in the last couple months at the NGW arena, and it is quite disturbing as it pertains to Mean Mark Vandy. Only time will tell where this is all going. We'll be back in a few moments with some more highlights. Stay tuned for that. That's right, folks. March the 30th is the return of Dick the Bruiser Jr. to the NGW arena and an NGW ring. And the last time I saw Dick the Bruiser Jr., it was very entertaining. He's a very, very entertaining man. Well, let's get right into some more highlights as we look at the next match, which features our very own Lawrence Bonfavo and Lance Story. Take a look at this. Dubbed the past returns. Well, we all thought it was meaning the return of Damian Black for the commissioner's position. But to everybody's surprise, folks, Damian Black was not the only Hall of Famer to return. Just about came off of the Athens Center when Bret Havoc was introduced. And I'll tell you what, folks, wow, crowd was elated. But not only did the roof almost come off of the Athens Center that night, my lunch almost came out of my mouth. Oh my goodness, it's no secret, folks, that I do not particularly like a certain Bret Havoc. But I digress. Let's get right into some more action as it's pertaining to the night's events. And the next match featured the Junior Varsity Club as they took on the tag team champions, the dysfunctional tag team champions, I might add, Sexy Sean Cook, Zombie Rob Raymer, in this non-title match. Dysfunctional is an understatement when you are referring to the tag team champions of Sexy Sean Cook, Zombie Rob Raymer. I have to ask this question. What were you thinking, Cook, when you blatantly assaulted, blatantly attacked your tag team partner with the tag team championship title. Wow, that match was totally off the chart. And I'm going to tell you what, folks, I'm going to tell you what you are witnessing, what I am witnessing, what the entire NGW fan base is witnessing, I believe, is a total and utter self-destruction of a tag team. It's a shame. That's right, folks. The weirdness did not stop at the tag team champions and their self-destruction. No. The craziness continued with the next contest, which featured Gideon. What am I talking about? Well, take a look at these clips. Absence of Tommy Gage sent Gideon into a new level of unstableness. Ah, my goodness, I would not want to be any of the competitors that have to sign on the dotted line to fight, to take on Gideon in his current state of mind, which I might just remind you that Gideon was never, or has never been, too stable to begin with. Well, that leads us into the last match of the evening, folks, and that match pitted Clark Alexander against the NGW champion, none other than the mighty Osiris. Another victory up to Osiris. And another victory goes to NGW for putting on one heck of an event that night. February 23rd, 2013 will go down in NGW history as a very, very good event, folks. And if you missed any of the action, well, I'm sorry, but, hey, we'll be back to the Athens Center in Crawfordsville, Indiana on March, got you there, didn't I? On March the 30th, for our return to the Athens Center. And like we've been saying all night long, folks, Dick the Bruiser Jr. will be in action that night. So get to the arena. Make sure you are there for the action. Because I'm going to tell you what, folks, you are not going to want to miss any of it. We're going to have the tag team champions taking on the Junior Varsity Club for the championship titles. So anything is a possibility. This is NGW. And we put the wrestle back into wrestling. Until next time, good night, folks.